Scorpio, here we are, right? Here we are. I'm gonna shuffle your cards and get them ready for your mid-December proofread. What's been going on with you? Your ruling planet is still in Capricorn. Oh, but also the other one is in Aries. How do you feel about that with Mars being direct in Aries right now, Scorpio? Wow. Are you feeling like you're kind of in your element? You're feeling like that spiciness that you like to exhibit? I feel like you're kind of boss. You're like working a lot right now, maybe. I feel like you're trying to work to like get things going. I feel like that engine is roaring for you. Just because Pluto is in Capricorn and you got Mars in Aries, work. Let's see. Yeah, you are. Okay. It's just, you know, okay. Yeah, you are working hard. I can see. Okay. Damn. Yes, you love your work. You're working hard to keep things going, to achieve. You're doing the best with what you have. You're setting out on this journey. It's challenging you to change the ways that you've done things, change the old structures, make them new. Okay, so let's get into this here. Let's talk about the cards that fell out first. We have you, which is the King of Cups, right? Which is like you feeling like you're in your element. You're ready to handle whatever comes your way because you just feel kind of like ready, poised, balanced, ready, done deal, right? You got the Two of Pentacles here. Well, let me just show you. There you are. You got the Two of Pentacles here, which is talking about, right, you know, I'm doing it. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm doing it. And I know that I have a goal. I know that I'm trying to get somewhere. I know that I'm trying to improve upon what I already have. That's what that's talking about. But it's talking about slow improvements on what you already have. Starting off slow too, because it's like Jupiter and Capricorn. So even though you want to do more, it's like, no, we got to scale it down. We got to scale it down a little bit. And we've got to do it in this way so that we can kind of like still be following like the rules, the guidelines, or we can just do it in a way where it's actually going to be received well, or do it in a way where like, you know, I don't know, we're not shooting ourselves in the foot. Like timing is everything too. So you want to make sure that whatever it is that you're trying to do, that it's in the right timing as well, with this Two of Pentacles being here. Also with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you're really focused on your goal to materialize something or to change the way that something is going, right? It's like a new direction, a new attitude, that type of thing. And you're managing things very well because you know that you have to. You're taking a very sharp eye to just like whatever changes, you know, that type of thing. I feel like you're able to adjust, you're willing to adjust, right? How you're relating to what you're producing as things change, you know, unexpected things. We have the Eight of Cups here, we have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is saying that, you know, there's strength in your work and you're galvanizing your work. You're making it very, very strong, right? This is Merc's, what am I thinking? This is Sun in Virgo, right? So the Sun in Virgo is bringing our attention to detail, right? So you're focused on the detail of the work and providing the structure, you know what I mean? Trying to get into the habit of making things and polishing things up and getting things ready. I feel like there's a lot of prep for something, or you're just kind of like developing new content, new skills, new products, that type of thing, right? Or you might just be finding power in your work again. right? So you might just be feeling strong in that area for yourself. So we have the Ten of Cups here, which is talking about family-oriented things and also work. So a balance of family and work, or feeling satisfied with family and feeling satisfied with work, and trying to be and trying to achieve success with both of those things. This is Mars in Pisces, and this is Mars being in its, actually being in its 12th house, but it's, you know, being shown the compassion that you deserve, right? Because once Mars has come all the way around, it's had an experience, it's older, that type of thing. So I feel like, you know, there's a time to work, and then there's also a time to enjoy family. And I feel like you are trying to maintain a sense of discipline when you're doing that. And also, just like if it's not family, it's self-care. You know what I mean? Because Mars and Pisces is definitely kind of like self-care, that type of thing. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of those that you care about. And also, you know, yeah, that type of thing. Some of y'all might just be feeling like donating some money to a good cause, that type of thing. Whatever, you know. We have the Three of Swords here, which is saying that you're learning some lessons and growth in business, and how you relate and you respond to things that challenge your way, your interpretation of things, right? So your interpretation of things is being challenged here with this Three of Swords, just because, you know, you might be, your relationships might be being tested in ways that are unexpected for you. You know what I mean? Just the way that you're being made to feel, or made to think about the people that you're close to, or about the people that you're working with, could just be coming from your own, you know, insecurities, your own psychological tendencies of feeling insecure, right? But also, you know, I feel like the Three of Swords is a red flag kind of card. It's like bringing your attention to something that seems a little bit, you know, off. And also trying to stay socially graced, trying to practice social grace when you are feeling tested or feeling pressured, that type of thing. So you're definitely being pressured and feeling tested in the relationships or at work, and you're having to maintain a sense of poise about you. Five of Pentacles talks about getting yourself into a situation that you feel like you were better off not being in. The Five of Pentacles is like, you know, wanting to be or wanting to create a reality that is based on status, or based on the way that people might see or view you. It's their interpretation of who you are, or the interpretation of how people, you know, outside of you might see you. Wanting to feel a part of something, or wanting to feel, I don't know, like you are who you want to be, you know? And ask yourself that question: are you who you want to be? You know, and what's important, what matters to you the most? That's what the Five of Pentacles asks us. Is it really that important? You know what I mean? Maybe you could do or go or be somewhere else, right? Or you could be achieving something that's worthwhile, rather than doing something that just makes you feel even worse, right? This is like needing the validation, but not getting it, you know? You know, and when you dress yourself, or when you achieve something that is really just of material value, there is no emotional value there, right? Because this is Mercury in Taurus. It's like just thinking about the material, the status, you know, how other people might see what I am doing, or what I have achieved, or what it looks like. And it's also not wanting to be looked at a certain way, you know, not wanting to be looked at like, or treated with disrespect. You know what I mean? Stop focusing on that, on how it looks, right? And stop going after something just because of how it might look, right? Just because it's attractive and other people see it as being something that is attractive or that is desirable doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be for you. And like Sir Nunos is here, which is talking about, you know, the habit that we have of, you know, unhealthy, habitual attachments. You know, it's like feeling restricted by work or your responsibilities. It's not having really any time to rest. You know, Sir Nunos is like the god of the forest, and he wants to consume, and it's all about material things right here. So again, stop focusing on the material, right? And just focus on the quality of the work. If that makes any sense. And you know, don't sacrifice your dignity just to have a higher quality experience, if that makes sense. Right? I feel like you feel like nobody understands you too in some kind of way. Feeling misunderstood. Something has you bound, something has you tied. You feel like you want to escape some responsibility that you might have. I'm trying to understand what your energy is telling me. The King of Wands is here, which is somebody that is demanding of your time, perhaps, and your energy, right? And your attention, right? So that might be why you feel like you are kind of like being oppressed or just being made to feel like you don't have the freedom to move for yourself because you're always attending to other people's maybe needs, right? It's about what you want. So what do you want, Scorpio, right? With the King of Wands being here, related to the Four of Wands, you know? When you express what you want and when you express what you need, you get what you want and you get what you need. Maybe you need to express what you want and what you need to the King of Wands here. Because I can see it with the way I have the cards out, the King of Wands, the King of Cups is here, which is you, Scorpio. Looking up at the King of Wands, which squares you, which is Leo. So there's conflict with somebody who is basically reluctant to consider what your needs are so that they can meet those needs. You might feel like you're always trying to meet the needs of others, but they're not necessarily like, you know, bending over backwards for you the way that you're bending over backwards for them. You know, and you're like, okay, I see how it is. Kind of crazy. I'm like, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Do we have anything else? No, that's it. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, hit the notification bell. If you're watching on IG, like the video, follow me there. And if you would like to get a reading, personal reading, email providencetarotkendrick@gmail.com. Or just hit me up in the DM.